All right. Welcome to All Levels Yoga for ballet students. As you can see, you'll need a mat and your handy dandy water bottle if you so choose. We're going to get right into it and starting with our head rolls. So bring your hands to heart center. Drop your chin to your chest and take a deep breath. 5 deep breaths. Right, bring your head up, doing a head roll. Inhale halfway, exhale the other half. Repeat going the other way. Inhale and exhale. Now into our sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and fold. Change position here so that you can get a better glimpse of what I'm doing. Inhale, plank, and exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Hold the position for 3 breaths. Bring your feet in. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head. And exhale, heart center. Let's repeat the sun salutation. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to downward dog. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, bring your feet into your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. All right, that's the end of our sun salutations. Take a moment to adjust your pants and your shirts as we move on to sun salutation B. We're going to bring our hands to heart center and back to head rolls. Inhale halfway, exhale the other half. Inhale and exhale. Sun salutation B. Inhale as our arms come overhead. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back to plank. And exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bring your right leg up to lunge. Inhale, hold the position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down to the floor. Inhale back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Repeat with the left leg. Inhale into a lunge. Exhale, hold the position. Inhale, arms over our head. And exhale, back down to your lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Holding for 3 breaths. Inhale, bring your feet into your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come over our head. And exhale down to heart center. And let's repeat sun salutation B again. All right, down to heart center. Take a moment, adjust, grab your bottle, take a sip, not too much, we don't want a stomachache. And let's get ready to start our triangle poses. But first, a head roll, hands into heart center, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale as we do our head roll halfway. Exhale the other half. And other direction. All right, stepping to the end of our mat. We're going to take a deep plie, step out behind yourself into a neutral. Turn out your right leg. Inhale as we dive forward, lengthen, and exhale down. Focus up at your palm, hold for 3 breaths. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, changing positions. Inhale, lengthen the body, and exhale down. Focus up at your palm. Inhale up. And moving on to our second triangle pose. Square your hips to your wall. You're going to bring your right hand to your hip and the left arm up by your ear. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, dive forward. Put the left hand on top of your foot. Reach up to your ceiling with your right arm and balance. Inhale, come back to the hip, bring the body up, and change directions. Square your hips. This time, the right arm comes up by the ear. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, dive forward. Lift the left arm up to the ceiling. You'll notice that this position is kind of hard to balance, and even for me. Keep on trying. Inhale as you come up, and exhale. Moving to our third triangle pose. You again are going to square your hips to the wall. You're going to bring your hands to fists. Touch them behind you in the center of your back. Push the elbows behind you, lengthen the spine, and exhale forward. Inhale, come up, and exhale, turn to the other side. Square the hips. Inhale, lengthen the body, push the elbows behind you as you do. Shoulders down, and exhale forward. Inhale, coming up. Turn to a neutral position, release the arms and let them hang, and step to the end of your mat. All right, sip of water, just a little bit, before we go into our lunge poses. Hand at heart center, and let's do our head rolls. Step to the edge of your mat. Inhale as you plie. And step to the back. Turn your right leg out. Lunge into warrior. Inhale. Exhale as you change positions. Lunge over and hold. Inhale, straighten, turn back, lunge over that leg. Bring your elbow to your knee and reach past your ear. Focus at the palm. Inhale, come up, straighten, turn to the other side. Inhale, come up, straighten, exhale as you turn. Lunge, you're going to bring your hands into heart center, twist, touch your opposite knee and elbow, and hold. Inhale, come up, exhale, change sides. Lunge, heart center, and twist. Inhale, come up, straighten, relax, back at the edge of your mat. All right, stretch out your feet if you need it. Get a drink of water if you need it. And let's move on to our floor exercises, transitioning through a sun salutation. All right, we're going to come to our mat in crisscross or half lotus or full lotus. I'm going to do half lotus with one leg up. You're going to place your palms flat against the floor next to your hips. Your focus is straight out in front of you and press down as hard as you can into the ground. Hold for 5 breaths. And release. All right, stretching your legs out in front of you. Fully straighten. You're going to take your 2 forefingers, grab your big toes. Inhale as you lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold over. For a deeper stretch, wrap your hands around your feet and pull even tighter. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Bring the right foot up as tight as you can into your sit bone. Grab the left foot with your fingers. Wrap the right hand around. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Changing legs, bringing the left leg in. Grab the right toe. Wrap the left arm around the foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release. Bring the right foot in, flat against the ground. You're going to wrap the leg while keeping your right arm flat against the ground and straight behind you. Twist the body, look behind you. Release, change legs, left leg in, hug that leg, straight arm behind you, and twist. Focus behind. Release. All right, now we're going to do the weird position. Everybody's fan favorite. I'm going to turn around so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. Take your right leg and bring it up to your hip joint. Take your right arm, reach around. Either grab your big toe or just grab a chunk of your shirt from behind. With your left arm, you're going to reach out, grab that big toe. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Just a side note, if this position gives you any knee pain, then you should not do this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Left leg up to your hip joint. Reach around, grab your big toe or a chunk of your shirt. Right hand out to your big toe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. All right, we're going to move on to our next set of poses. But first, let's get a drink of water, just a sip. And on to boat poses. First boat pose, we're going to put our feet flat on the ground, bent legs, hug your knees, place your hands behind your knee joints, and lift up with a bent knee to our first boat pose. Try to keep your back nice and flat and lifting as tall as possible. Lower the legs, hug the knees, drop the chin to your chest. All right, second boat pose. Straight arms, bent knees, lengthen the spine. Drop the feet and hug the knees. Here's the last of our boat poses. Straight legs, straight arms. If you're not shaking, you need to go lower. And hug the knees, drop the chin to your chest. All right, moving on to inverted poses. Lengthen the spine and roll down, hitting every vertebrae on the way. Lay down on the floor. We're going to go ahead and move on to bridges. Bring your feet as close as to your bum as possible. We're going to put our hands flat on the ground, lifting our hips up to the ceiling and then over our nose. First bridge pose. Lift and push. Hold for 3 breaths. And lower down. Second bridge pose. You're going to take both hands, clasp them together under your body. Straighten your arms as much as possible, and the same, lift your pelvis up and over your head. And lift. Second bridge. Hold to 3 counts. And lower. Third bridge pose. You have an option here. You can bring your hands over by your ears and push up to a wheel pose, a full bridge as we know it. But Miss Julie's not going to do that because she's old and tired. She's going to do the second bridge pose again, clasping hands behind her back. And lift up and push over. Lower down. Straighten our legs out in front of us. We're going to move on to candlestick. This is our full inverted pose. If you have back problems, or if you are a female menstruating, it is not recommended for you to do full inverted poses. That's just an FYI. Let's move on to candlestick. Rocking your legs up onto your shoulders. Point all the way up to the ceiling. Use your hands behind you if you need the extra support. Hold for 3 breaths. Drop your legs behind you. Try to touch the floor with your toes into plow pose and hold. Rise back up into candlestick. And slowly lower down all the vertebrae, slow with the legs. Grab your knee and let it help you rock up to a sitting position. Lengthen your legs out in front of you. Grab the big toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Take a sip of water. And now we're going to do a seated sun salutation. Fold the legs up underneath you. Rock onto your knees. Step back into a plank and inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Hold for 3 breaths. Shift your feet so that you're on your left leg. Right leg comes up, pointed straight at the ceiling. Hold for 3 breaths. Swing the leg forward. Place it in front of you in pigeon pose. You want to try to make a right angle with your leg. This is for our front attitude placement and getting ready for splits. Sit up straight. For a deeper position, bring your arms all the way up over. Hold for 3 breaths. Come down. Step back into plank, taking a deep breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Hold for 3 breaths. Reposition on your right leg. Lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Hold. Swing the leg through into pigeon pose. Slide out, sitting up straight. Deeper position. Clasp the hands, point straight up. Step back into plank position, deep breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Hold for 3 breaths. Drop down to your knees. Place your feet flat underneath yourself and sit down on your heels. Come up, standing on your knees. Now we're going to stretch the back. You have some options. You can either do camel by grabbing the ankles behind you. You can do a deeper stretch by arms over your head and grabbing your toes, but Miss Julie is not doing that. I'm going to put my hands on the lower part of my back for support and arch back. Hold for 3 breaths. Come up. All fours for cat and cow and cat and cow. Back up on your knees. Find the position, arch and hold. Over on all fours, cat and cow, cat and cow. Right, we're gonna go ahead and go into our splits. Bring your leg out in front of you, lunge to that leg, sitting up nice and tall. Lengthen the leg, stretch to the leg, nose to knee. Placing one hand on either side of the leg, slide out as far as you can into your split. Sitting up nice and tall. Try to twist your body so that you are nice and square to your front leg. Bring the leg around and let's do the other side. Left leg out in front of you. Lunge to your leg. Straighten, nose to knee. One hand on either side and slide out. Bring the leg in. And we're going to sit on the edge of our mat in crisscross, half lotus, full lotus. You're going to bring your finger and thumb together, palms up, stationed at your knees. Drop your chin to your chest. Make sure your spine is nice and tall and straight, and hold for 5 breaths. Right? Wrap your arms around your back. Grab your forearms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Release the arms. And now, it is everybody's favorite part. Inhale, lengthen the spine, roll down, hitting every vertebrae on the way. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Let the feet flop to the side, palms up to the ceiling. Sink into the floor, into your mat. Close your eyes, and let us all enjoy corpse pose. All right, start wiggling your fingers and toes, waking up. Bring your knees to your chest. Grab those knees and rock back and forth. If you'd like a deeper stretch in your hips, go ahead and grab the big toes. Open the hips up in the happy baby pose. Bring the knees back in, grab those knees. We're going to make little circles going around. This should give your lower back a nice massage. Change directions. Drop your legs to the right. You're going to reach out to the left. Focus at your left hand. Palms up, hold for 5 breaths. Change direction, legs to the left, reach out to your right. Focus at your right hand. Roll over onto your left side. 5 breaths. And that's the end of our yoga session. Namaste to everyone. Thank you. Have a nice night.